Okay, welcome back to Upload TV. I'm the Average Golfer. We've got Andy Roper alongside me, Joey the Tweet ready with the stats, and we finishing off our Mizuno day with the driver, the big dog, JPX easy range. Interesting day so far, and in terms of testing, we've gone right the way through from irons, hybrid, 3-wood, and ultimately end up with this with the big stick. So, first of all, in terms of adjustability and the options, there's a weight which we've got currently placed in this neutral position. You can switch that to a draw or fade bias. So they're your options in terms of the setup and the weighting. The adjustability in terms of the hosel and the shaft is all about the launch. So we've got it set up at 10.5 degrees. And pretty much this is it's a Fujikura shaft, it's regular, and it's a standard shaft option off the shelf at Mizuno. So we've already said on the previous two, the hybrid and the 3-wood or fairway wood have this similar sort of matte silver finish. It's not got rave reviews from myself and Andy in terms of the aesthetics, but that's a personal thing. So give it a go yourselves, or give it a look rather, in that sense yourselves. We're going to see performance-wise how this one does. And address, I mean, it's just this visual thing for me about this matte silver finish. It just looks, to all intents and purposes, to me, it looks like a plastic golf club, and it just sends a wrong message to the brain. But I'm sure if I started hitting a few balls at 250 yards plus every time, I'd certainly change my opinion quite. I'm very fickle like that. Right, are we good, Joe? Yeah. Right, let's see what we've got. It's a nice straight ball, solid enough. Distance wise, it'd be interesting to see. I'm just gazing out into the range and see where it's landed. It's got a nice run out, nice ball flight. I would imagine that launch angle would be
228.
So 228 launch angle, a bit low, 11 degrees. So it was a bit club head speed 91. So I'm not quite getting the club head speed of the Callaway XR.
No.
But then that had Boeing technology. So Andy, he's got through that one. Got through that one, and I like it. Yeah, it's certainly travelling. Go on, keep going. 229, and now I think again, if you look back at the stats and what we've recorded, current driver, I think Andy's a sort of 240 to 250 with your G30 on your Ping G30, so that gives you a ballpark for him. My current driver is slightly less than that. I'm using the old XR. But in terms of testing the new products, we've been consistently getting, well, I know with the new XR, for example, we were getting above 260, so that's what I'm thinking it's got to compete with. That's a decent ball, and
solid. Yeah, that's a great ball.
Got the right shape on it.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's carried out the park, that one, mate. I hope that relates back into the figures there. Well, 249, but it did look well. I mean, I think that's as long as I've hit at this driving range, to be honest with you, but sometimes little anomalies in there. But yeah, I really got through that. 225 carrying 94 club head speed, so good ball, solid hand. I think the one thing I've liked about all three clubs in this range is the sound. The looks, like I said, I'm not going to keep repeating it, I don't want to be negative here about things, but you know, the looks ain't for me, but the feel and the sound has been very, very good. I like the noise that they make. There's no big gunshot going off, but it's a nice sound. Right, let's try one more. No, that was me worst swing. That's more like the swing from the average golfer there, and yeah, no, not good at all. 220 yards. It's not the end of the not the end of the world, but it wasn't great. Come on, last few. Let's see if we can finish off with some decent ones.
Oh.
Down that left-hand side. Not a shot that you normally hit, Hand.
No.
That's not one of yours. So again, we're struggling a bit here today, and in terms of performance, we've got 249 to beat, so it shows the club will do it. it just shows at the moment the golfer can't. So come on. Trying to force a few here, and try to give that one, didn't I?
What would you normally get with your swing speed?
Well, interestingly enough, the thing for me, let's see what that one finishes up on. So 230 odd yards, so it's okay, 93 club head speed. My average club head speed with the Callaway XR driver from 2015 that I use currently is about 94 mile an hour, average. The only considerable difference I've seen, and I said to you earlier, the Boeing technology quote that Callaway made was something great that rang true in the swing speeds, because it ramped up to sort of 99 swing speed, and that's a considerable difference. Because obviously, with everything else that goes into it, it's all relative to actually what that's going to produce in terms of distance. So it was good that it actually their claim was true, and I'm back down with this. That's 94 mile an hour again for me.
Looking at mine was something like 89 to 91. And normally for me, I mean, I'm not swinging well at all today, but I'd be expecting high 90s.
But I think, to be fair, the only other thing I'd say, Andy, is that we've took here today, this is a stock shaft option. If you're going to buy this club, and this is a thing that we say all the time, is obviously you've got to get fitted out with the right shaft. And the big difference it's going to make for you, I would think, in terms of club head speed, is getting the right shaft first of all. And to be fair, we've not done that today. We've gone with we've gone with a regular shaft, and it's off the shelf. So I think we can make a little bit of an excuse there.
Cheers.
I'll try and think of a few more. Good ball. Great knock. Great knock hand. That's really, really solid strike right down the middle. Good carry. 236. Well, I think again, but this is what I said about the shaft option. You know, if you're getting 236 with an off-the-shelf club with a bit of tweaking round, and like I said, that's not something we've done. As we always say, we're at Clark's Golf Centre outside of St Helens. Some great lads here who certainly know their onions in terms of getting you set up, and well worth paying a visit. Makes such a difference. Right, last one. Can we get over 250? Not with that swing. The last few, I got a little bit of encouragement with a couple of good shots and got excited, thinking I could, thinking I could start to rip them, but I certainly couldn't. Stick to what you know, and should have kept it steady. It's another again. I mean, for you again, it's a high launch hand as well, which I think, you know, for me, for you. The main thing for you is the shaft would have to be different. I had a couple of decent balls there. I mean, I think I'd probably 3 out of the 5 I'd have considered to be pretty decent swings and decent hits. In all honesty, I'd have probably expected a bit more out of them in terms of overall distance, because let's be honest, with driver, it is overall, it's distance that we're going to ultimately measure the performance by. And it was a little disappointing in terms of the even on the good shots. I know the bad shots are always going to be, you know, going to be bad, but some of the good ones I thought I'd get perhaps a little bit more out of.
You're probably not getting much help out of it, and you know, for something with new technology, and you'd want that to certainly be up there with your current club, wouldn't you? Yes.
So there you go. That's the opinions of myself and Andy, but it's exactly that, just an opinion. Get yourself down to a driving range. Try the Mizuno JPX Easy range. Try them all, because there was certainly some decent bits in there that I really, really enjoyed. So thanks for joining us as ever. Comments down below, and we'll see you very, very soon on Upload TV.